What's up guys, Tech with Jojo here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to create a 3D cube using Python. So without further ado, let's get started. First, let's install our packages, Ursina package. So do pip install Ursina in our command prompts and then hit enter and let's get started. So first, you write this block of code. From Ursina import asterisk. Next we import everything from the Ursina package and then app equals Ursina in order to initialize everything in the Ursina package and then app.run in order to run the Ursina package. So that's what the 3 lines of code do, and with it we'll be able to create a basic window using the Ursina game engine. Now, just in case you guys don't know what the Ursina game engine does, it's a game engine just like Unity and Unreal Engine where you can create 3D games using Python. So now let's create an entity. Now let's create a cube and set it to an entity. So what's an entity? An entity is basically anything in the Ursina game engine. So it could be a car, the textures, the landmass, a human, an EC or whatnot inside the game. But anything that is inside the Ursina game engine is an entity. It's more like actors in the Unreal game engine, if you are familiar with that. So we're going to create a model and set it to a cube. So using the model argument, we're going to create a basic cube in our scene or in our window. So let's run this code and see what it does. And here you go, with just 4 lines of code, we're able to create a basic cube using using the Ursina game engine and with Python code. So we don't need redundant code to do all of this. Now let's add a texture. I have a texture in my file in the folder where I'm working on right now, and that's the texture I'm going to apply to this cube. So let's go and add this texture to my code. So let's go here and we put the part of the texture. So that's where the texture is in my working folder. So I'm going to add it, texture.png. And now let's run this code again and let's see how the texture is being applied to our so-called cube. And there you go. Our texture is applied to the cube, but it doesn't really visible. It's not really as big as you guys may expect. So let's scale this cube, or let's make it more bigger. So we're going to use the scale argument and scale it by 3. So if we should run this code now, you guys will see what it does. The code is running and bingo, our square or cube have been scaled. I know it looks more like a square to you guys. You guys might be like, that's a square. So let's create an update function that's going to make this cube, that will make this really look like a cube. So I'm going to use our cube dot rotation underscore x to be 0.5 and cube dot rotation underscore y is plus equals 0.9, so that you guys can see the way this cube is going to rotate, and we'll be sure that yes, this is really a cube. So yeah, our update function is going to rotate our cube, and let's run our code and see what it does. So yeah, I know it looks like magic. Just with 7 lines of code, and we're able to create a rotating cube in the Python programming language. Pretty easy, right? So now let's do some keyboard interaction. So I'm going to create a function which is called input and then pass in key. So now using the key, if the user click on the keyboard escape, so I'm going to see if they clicked on escape, he wants to quit the game window. So let's do that. We use the quit function to quit out of the game window. So we should run our code. We should be able to quit out of the game window. Now if we click on escape, boom, we exit the game window. Now we should use our key function to scale our cube. We want to check if the user should click on space, then it should be able to scale our cube. That is to increase the size of our cube. So let's run our code again and let's see what it does. So yeah, if we use the space, scale our cube, scale again, easy. Now that you guys understand the basics of Ursina engine, let's go into the editor camera. So let's get started. Alright guys, so the editor camera allows you to auto spin and rotate the cube in whichever direction you want, in any way you want. In order to do that, you have to right click and then use the WSAD in order to move the camera. So yeah, let's run the code and see how we can put that into practice. So first, if you right click and then use your WSAD, be able to move the cube. Or if you right click and then move your mouse, you'll be able to move the cube in whichever direction you want it to be moved. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy the video, then do leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, take care and peace out.